right to have a munah. It's not just whether you wear strockers you can have a munah, whether you're a Rebbe Einikl, but every man, woman and child has a right, vayamini b'Hashem Moshe Avdoi, has a right to believe in God. Anyway, the meal comes, so the fellow next to me says, machst Chil Hashem? Chil Hashem? Chil Hashem? He's going to eat Chazat Treif, and I'm making the Chil Hashem. Bist du Mashiach geworden? Van mijn tat en himmel weg met geschoen hebben. Van mijn tat of doe de red met mijn wassen aan. Am boes we dan met mijn wassen aan. Weg mijn groen hem van. Van mijn tat en himmel, we zich glijp in de bezent nemen. Dus is toch de ganze glijp, we zijn weiß, dass du beschäftigen. Der Beschäftiger steigt mit der Iberul. That's what the idea of life is all about. Knowing that God is with you. Knowing that Jerusalem came, the heat came, Bufke, the Shema Vai is everywhere. And you mustn't forget about it. There's a mitzvah to have it in sin. Und Noichi Hashem Alekeru. And I'm going to be ashamed. For whom? Anyway, they brought the meal, and I got up on the seat, and I started shouting, Chaza, to one side. And the steward of the plane comes up to me, he says, what's the matter? So he said, I said to him, this man here wants to eat pig. Have you ever heard in your life a Jewish person want to eat pig? Have you ever heard such a thing in your life? A Jewish person wants to eat pig? And he looked really with his head and shakes, no. And then I turned around to the back of the plane with about 80 people sitting. This was really near the end of the plane. And I said, Hu rotzeh lo'achel chazir. אנחנו לא ניתן לו רשות לאכול חזיר. אנחנו בשמיים כאן צריכים חכמים. ואנחנו תרגיז את השם, will anger God. With his eating chazir, why? Because he's a baltava. He can't control. He's got food, he's not hungry. Anyway, these people in the back were not Sfaradim, but were not from they all went not really nicely, sneerstig dressed. But they came rushing, and they wanted to give him food, and he got angry. And just imagine, I'm still standing on this chair, and this Chafai is still shouting, Chilel Hashem. And they wanted to give him food. And he shouts, this man shouts at me, Lech latzava. So I said to him, Yesh lecha yeladim betzava? You've got children in the tzava? They'll die. They'll be killed. And you know why they'll be killed? Because you ate chazer. And that stopped him from eating chazer. That didn't let him. He couldn't put a piece in his mouth by me saying such sharp words. Sometimes you say sharp words. You remind the person of a mise, and you say sharp words. But that stopped the person in his tracks from doing an avayra. Anyway, it went through okay, and I didn't talk to these people anymore, and that was it. But I went to the Barditchever, and I said to the Barditchever, I was with my son on a journey trip to Barditchev, and we were in Barditchev for Shabbos. We went with Reb Shmuel Stern. I'll show you one day this video of this. Maybe I'll put it on YouTube as well. How we traveled through 11 days, 5,000 miles in a coach. It was moirdig. Every night we were in other places. History, every day. History was such a holiday you could never imagine. I did it a second year later again for 2 weeks. Once in Barditchev we stayed, and once we stayed in Wien. But this time we stayed in Barditchev. And I went up to the Barditchev's Kaiva Motto Shabbos, Gott von Avrom. And I said to the Barditchev, ich hab meigen gewesen, der Rebbe ist einiglich, soll ich essen kachavase. Der Rebbe soll upiten mir, meine Kinder, man soll steigen in teure irische Maim, meine einiglich auch, meine Kinder, man eigentlich alles soll steigen, das hat in der einiglich jetzt. Man steigen in teure irische Maim, bis ich gebeten wir haben, ich, meine Kinder sollen steigen in teure irische Maim. Ich habe gebeten, Hakel mit dem Schmeim, Chitz mit ihrer Schmeim. Hat der Kotzke Rebbe gesagt, Hakel mit dem Schmeim, alles ist mit dem Himmel. Chitz mit ihrer Schmeim. Alles, was man bet von Himmel, ist das Suffix, mit geben sie nicht. Aber als man bet ihre Schmeim, man bet am Innen bei Shem, das wird er sicher erwartet, der Eibischte geben. Das wird sicher erwartet, der Eibischte helfen. Aber ich gebeten habe, soll mich geben, ich beten von mir, mein Gesang von mir, ich soll hoben ihre Schmeim in meine Kinder. This is what the tach. I didn't waste the moment. I didn't waste the moment because I was moichas to my satisfaction. No, it's not my satisfaction. I'm here just to do the purpose of the Eibush. It doesn't matter that I look a fool in people's eyes. It doesn't matter what you look in people's eyes. It doesn't matter. This is what we have to bring into children today. It doesn't matter what they're looking. I always say to children today, do you know, when I have a problem in learning and I don't understand, I say, I turn to God in heaven and I pray to Him and I say, God, Bei dir liegt doch der ganze Zeichel. Mach mir auf meinen Kopf, als alles soll ich verstehen. And God opens up your mind that you can understand so and so much. You can never stop understanding. You can have that satisfaction with Torah. Hanua from learning Torah. A boy doesn't need to feel lost. If he turns to Rabbi Shalom in prayer and he beats sich bei der Rabbi Shalom, gem mich ein bisschen Yireh Shamayim. Gem mich ein bisschen Avunas HaTorah. It's avade, the Rabbi Shalom will help him. He will have Avunas HaTorah. A person doesn't have to be miyash. I get so angry today when I see people who go down depressed and think they are nothing, but somebody else has told them they're nothing. Every Yid has got a book by the Rabbi Shalom, and he needs to pray and ask from the Rabbi Shalom. I want to make you with you a test, and I'm going to make it on an easy thing. I want every person who listens to this video, who needs some desire in monetary help or a gashmistic thing. He needs some help in gashmistic thing. And he'll turn around and really pray with a tear to the Rabbi Shalom. Like when you listen to this Luchudoidio of my father-in-law, the way he prayed. He lived in Rotterdam. He didn't have no Rebbe, no nothing. He just had his Emunah Pshuta, which he was makabel from his others. He was left after such a chom. My mother-in-law lost 80 people of the family. My father-in-law lost 70. They were left alone out of 140,000 Jews in Holland. 20,000 survived. And my parents were lucky that he hid him of 2.5 years. He hid in one place and she hid somewhere else, and they didn't meet in between a bit. There was connection, I don't know, but they met themselves after the war and they found themselves together, him and her, and they could establish a Stieb. Alles kommt in Ganzen. So my wife is nicht gewinnt, meine Kinder sind also. They come in Ganzen von Yireh Shamayim. They come in Ganzen von Emunah B'Hashem. Der Eibestät sich geholfen. We have to understand. If I want you to do is ask from the Rabbi Shalom, help me, Rabbi Shalom. Turn a tear to the Rabbi Shalom, say, Rabbi Shalom, please help me in learning, please help me in this, or not learning, in Gashmis, this is what I need. But really you have to turn a tear, you really have to mean it what you say, and you will see the Rabbi Shalom will help you.